Hello, my name is Maxwell Turk. I live in Johns Creek, Georgia, and I attend Northview High School as a sophomore. The movie Selma was a reawakening of my history. It reframed the context for so many of the injustices that still exist in today's society. The movie touched my core as I viewed the struggles for the right to vote during the 1960s. People of color have suffered long-standing discrimination while seeking basic rights. I could easily align the events of the 1960s with the recent events of 2014 when young men of color were killed by law enforcement, when young teens and college students took their own lives because of bullying, or when students felt alienated in their communities and schools because they looked, worshipped, and dressed differently, or had different mental and physical abilities. As I gave serious thought to the movie, it became very clear that I have a responsibility to sustain the rights won by my ancestors and to advance the freedom still needed by my peers, my society, and my cultural heirs. First, I believe that in order to protect individual rights, there must be well-defined laws that regulate as to how people are to be treated humanely, regardless of their status in life. As a young African American male, my first obligation is to remain a law-abiding citizen. Then I can go a step further by working in my school and community organizations to invite law enforcement to events that promote constructive and progressive discussion about how we can better the quality of life for all citizens, especially the lives of people of color. Second, I believe that bullying is a violation of personal rights. No one has the right to debase someone because they do not like that person. As a supporter of personal rights, I can make a valiant effort to prevent myself and my friends from ostracizing others. When I see such actions occur, not only can I befriend the victim, but I can also assure that adults are informed so the action is discontinued. Additionally, I can assure that my school, community, church, and peer groups promote non-bullying environments and spread the message beyond our own community so that our elected officials place a high priority on protecting and preventing the violation of personal and civil rights from the cradle to the grave. Third, I believe that all people should be allowed to enjoy the benefits so clearly spelled out in the Constitution of the United States. People should not be alienated because they are different. I will embrace those who are different and include those who are excluded. I will promote rules, regulation, and laws that assure mentally and physically challenged people are included in the scope and range of activities in school and in society. I will celebrate my own heritage to its fullest, but I will continue to integrate and appreciate the cultures of others who are different, and defend their rights to celebrate their diversity. The movie Selma made me recommit to assuring that there are safe environment lanes maintained for all. Selma. To advance civil rights, we must always remember the contributions made by our ancestors to give society the hope of a better life. As an African American, I must always peacefully advance these rights to ensure my descendants do not experience the same traumatic events my ancestors were forced to tolerate. If not for the civil rights movement, the world would be a horrific place for people of color. I will work tirelessly to continue the tradition of progressing these rights for all people.